I think I can tell you that you don't look like you're 55.
I don't behave like that. That's why. Patni kadana enna diet. So she would never, and even if I say, Ilama, I just have some diet. Diet was a bad word in our family. We didn't have TV at home for very long. So this whole thing of sitting in front of the TV was not an option.
Surprising. Film industry, you don't have a TV at home?
I don't have a TV at home now.
Can you
Take
hush?
a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Dr. Pal. So in our family, appearance was never a focus.
Never a focus.
Never. I was never told you have to be slim. I was never told don't go out in the sun, you'll be dark. I was never told that. We were only, Appa and Amma always focused on abilities. So if at all they told me that you can't do it, it was probably because they thought I wasn't prepared or that I hadn't, developed my skills in order to do something. So that I think was a huge thing. The second thing was Amma was very, very focused on making us eat well.
Eat well.
Eat well. So in the sense...
Eat well in the sense of quantity?
Good food.
Good food.
So for us, and Amma was vegetarian. So at home we had paruppu, keera, vegetables. So it was always that. And very strange, right? It's only now that people are talking about low carb diet and all of that. Instinctively, I'll go for the low carb diet when I was a child. Because in the evening, when it was dinner time, I'll say, I don't want rice. Can I just have a cup of vegetables, a cup of curd, and maybe a cup of paruppu? Can I have that? And Amma would say, yeah, that's fine. As long as your nutrition is there, it's fine.
Wow.
So we did that. And also, I think we were not encouraged to have all this soft drinks, but they understood that as children we like it. So we were told there was a huge carton of maaza that used to be in the house, but the rule was that you have your meal and then you can have that by the time you're full. So then it was me and my brother splitting one maaza, right? So it was like that. And also Appa used to be a wonderful disciplinarian in the sense he was not scary and tough. He was very gentle and firm. So our rule was we could never say, I don't like this, I won't eat it. So our rule was whatever's on your plate, finish it. If you like it, ask for more. If you don't like it, stop with that.
Wow.
Now when you do that, your threshold of tolerance is really low. You can eat anything and you look at food as fuel. And if I'm able to do a 7-hour trek on really brutal conditions, it's because for 25 years, I have kept this body strong. Like, all these stupid challenges that people take on, 20-minute this challenge. Prepare yourself and then do it. Just gently you jump and you'll enjoy your body. But what I'm saying is it's really my wealth and it's given me tremendous independence. It's given me tremendous confidence. Being able to move is a joy and growing old is a privilege. But in general, I want to tell young women that nowadays the focus on appearance seems to be so much, in fact too much. And people seem to think that just by looking pretty when you do something, you're bringing value to it. That's not the case. And I think we need to focus on strong over skinny, capable over attractive. I think we need to prioritize things differently. And I also strongly urge young women not to get so caught up with the appearance-based thing because now you have so many filters available. And because AI is so good, the way it maps your face and immediately changes your features, I think it has a very detrimental effect on mental well-being. More and more young women are choosing to change how they look, go to plastic surgery when it's not needed, right? A fire accident, yes. Brutal motor accident, yes. But you're fine as you are, so why do you want to? So I think we need to understand that our value is not in our appearance. If we tell them what would be good snacks to have that are not expensive, but which is good for your gut.
My go-to snack is guava.
I love guava. I love it.
It's an absolutely wonderful fruit. It's a low glycemic index.
Vitamin C.
And it has a bunch of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. I'm telling you, we don't get good guavas in US.
You don't?
We do not.
Now I want guava.
100 gram of guava has 3 to 4 grams of fiber. And I keep repeatedly telling my audience is that fiber is the one critical thing for your gut.
Yes.
So 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. Just imagine how much amount of guava that you should eat.
I will, because I love it.
So white, yellow, that pink.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter that
doesn't
much.
Matter. Yeah. But old people like me, we have to remember that the seeds, don't bite it. You bite it, your teeth will get chipped. So just swallow it off.
That is one thing that I miss when I'm in the US.
Oh, is it right?
It's a wonderful thing. And I wish all diabetic people eat.
Costa Rica doesn't have guavas. They
Not
don't
this
bring.
tasty.
No, I know. Yeah, we used to get the mangoes in the UK. Look at our Indian mangoes, the taste and the flavor and the multitude of varieties. And then you go there and then you get one fleshy, one mango, which is, mango.
And in the Indian store, in the guava, the cost is like 10 times higher.
You might as well take the flight and come here and have and go, no?
That's our thing as well. So the other thing I always tell my patients that whenever they are in that particular locality, it's always better to have an eye on terms of local fruits.
Local fruits, yes, absolutely.
Local fruits.
Absolutely.
That's one of the best
Yes.
things that we do.
And sundal, I'm a big proponent of sundal. So what I do is, many people say if I eat sundal, then bloating and gas
Correct.
issues. What I do is I soak it overnight in the fridge in water. And then I wash the water and then I pressure cook it and have it. I've never had a problem. And I think it's very satiating.
Yes.
I think high fiber.
Fiber itself will
and
prevent you.
prebiotic.
Yes.
Yes.
Fiber is a prebiotic.
Prebiotic.
Fiber is a prebiotic.
Yeah.
People think that you need to take some supplements.
Nah,
but
that's
you
what.
know, not
And it has been helping me a lot. In the sense, you're feeling a bit peckish. So put a little tadka
Yes.
with some coconut.
Yes.
And it's, as healthy snack options, I think it's useful for them. And maybe if you could tell them about how to soothe the gut.
It's a good question. Nobody has
Yeah.
asked me this question before.
Yeah.
Soothing the gut is just resting the gut
Fasting.
as much as possible. It could be fasting. It could be, not making the stomach contract, which means, like let's say heavy
Not masala.
masala or protein foods.
Bland. Easy to digest.
So all these will give you the gut time to rest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that protein is bad. I'm just saying that you need time for the gut to repair itself.
But once the gut health is there, you glow. You glow, because when I went for my Ayurvedic retreat, I went because I wanted my friend to experience it. They said, I'll have whatever you give me, I'll eat. So I said, yeah, let's. And they gave, the food is all very peaceful food, right? It's vegetarian. My only what I missed was the protein. But that 2 weeks of eating that, you should have seen my skin. Pala pala, it is like when somebody switched on a light from inside.
That's because of the gut-skin axis.
Yeah.
The gut has a connection with the skin as well.
Yeah.
So skin has multiple bacteria in the gut. So when your gut is good, your skin is
also good.
Yeah. So that's all dermatology people. I interview a few of the dermatologists. Everybody is focused on gut health again.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that's the only one solution for everything.
That
is gut.